I used to get bronchitis all the time, but one year it hit hard. Real hard. I was out for weeks. My friends say they brought medicine, checked on me, made me drink tea. One even stayed over to keep watch. But I remember none of it. Because during those weeks, I wasn't here. I was somewhere else, living a whole other life. Before getting sick, I was miserable. Depressed. I had just lost my best friend, and I was barely hanging on. But in that dream, he was alive. He never died. Everything that had broken me, none of it happened. I had a family. A wife. A little boy. The kind of happiness that felt earned. I remember holding my son's hand in the grocery store. I remember falling asleep on the couch while my wife ran her fingers through my hair. I knew that life better than I knew this one. I remember fights and laughter and late nights making grilled cheese for my son when he couldn't sleep. I knew the layout of our home like it was built into my DNA. We had a garden she loved and a little wooden swing in the backyard I built myself. Then one day, I was at a bar with my still living best friend. I reached to show him a tattoo I had gotten in his memory, and it was melting. So were the bottles, the walls. Then it all vanished. The bar was empty, full of cobwebs and dust. That's when I realized it had never been real. They say I was quiet for days after I woke up. I didn't talk, barely ate. I'd just stare at walls like I was waiting for them to change. Even now, years later, I miss them. I miss my son. I dream of him sometimes, same age, same crooked smile. Sometimes I hear my wife's laugh and wake up crying. She had a way of calling me back from the worst parts of myself. She saved me, and now she's gone. But she was never real. Or maybe she was. Maybe they all were. Now I'm married in this life. We're expecting a baby. We just bought a house, and it looks exactly like the one from my dream. Right down to the view of the mountain. I knew it before I saw it. Doctors call it a hallucination. I'm not so sure. All I know is, I lived a life, I had a family, and I lost them. And part of me still hopes I'll find my way back.